Hello everyone. In this video, we'll talk about system variables. In this window, system variables are listed. Since these system properties are variables, values can be written to some of them to change system characteristics at runtime. You can also read some of these variables to check their current state during project execution. Remember that the addresses of these variables are defined in the serial communication settings. More details can be found in the video discussing this. This variable defines the screen brightness value, so you can reduce or increase the brightness by writing new values to this variable. The current screen index variable stores the value of the current display screen. So, by reading this variable, you can check which screen the display is on, and by writing new screen values to the variable, screen changes occur on the display. These two variables define the origin coordinates of the screen, which by default are 0 in X and 0 in Y. The screen width and screen height variables define the width and height of the screen, respectively. This resolution is given in pixels and can be changed by writing new values to these variables. The reboot variable is Boolean type. By writing the value 1 to this variable, the display is restarted. The buzzer default period variable sets the default time for the buzzer to sound. The default value is 50, so when buttons are pressed, for example, the buzzer will sound for 50 milliseconds. If you don't want automatic sound feedback in the project, simply set this period value to 0. This Boolean variable is used to activate the buzzer via serial command. By writing the value 1 to this variable, the buzzer will be activated for the default time defined in the buzzer default period variable. And if you want the buzzer to sound at different periods, simply use the buzzer activate by period variable. By writing a value to this variable, the buzzer will sound once during the corresponding period. For example, writing the value 200 to this variable will make the buzzer sound once for 200 milliseconds. Reading the version variable will return the display firmware version. This is useful for checking if the display firmware is up to date. Initialize calibration is a Boolean variable. Writing the value 1 to it will put the display into touchscreen calibration mode. For more information on calibration, please contact our technical support. The variables below are all related to the RTC, which is the display's internal clock. During execution, new values can be written to these variables to update the date and time, or readings can be taken to check the current date and time of the clock. These variables correspond to the day, month, year, hour, minute, second. Reading from this variable will return a numerical value corresponding to the day of the week. In these two list variables, you can edit and set the names you want for days and months. And these two variables return a text corresponding to the current day and month according to the names defined in the lists. And that was the video about system variables. These display system properties exposed as variables are a very useful feature for projects, allowing easy manipulation of display system characteristics. Thank you for watching. If you have any questions or suggestions, leave them in the comments. See you soon.